Good day, everyone. I am Casey Love Ingay Bidea together with Law Arnie Rosales. Today, we will be exploring the fascinating field of reader response stylistics, which sheds light on how readers interpret and respond to text based on their personal experiences, beliefs, and emotions. So, this approach emphasizes the active role of the reader in constructing meaning from a text. This approach highlights the active role of the reader constructing meaning from a text. So let's delve into this concept with some examples. So what is reader response stylistics? It is a literary theory that focuses on the reader's interactions with a text, unlike traditional literary analysis, which often prioritizes the author's intentions or the text itself. Reader response stylistics highlights the subjective and personal nature of interpretations. So readers bring their unique experience, shaping or how they understand and engage with the text. So according to Louis Resemblant, he said that a reader makes a poem as he reads, or he makes a poem as he reads. He does not see an unutterable meaning that lies within the text. He also creates meaning from the confrontation. Also, reader's response theory stresses the interaction between the reader and the text. So the intention of the reader or the author are irrelevant since a text can have a multiple meaning that shift over the time in this. So in this theory, reading is the exchange in which readers construct meaning as they progress through a text. Because readers may bring their own experiences and ideologies to the text. Also, their responses will differ. The reader infuses personal meaning into verbal symbols on a page, and the text channels through its structure on create meaning in this framework. So the reader must be active. So we have four examples of reader response stylistics, which is the personal interpretation, emotional response, cultural influence, and gender perspective. Let's first discuss what is personal interpretation or example. So let's consider the poem of The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot. Readers may interpret Prufrock's feeling of alienation and indecision in various ways based on their own experiences. Also, some may empathize with his sense of isolation, while others may view him as a symbol of societal disillusionment. The second one is emotional response. In this novel Beloved by Toni Morrison, readers may have intense emotional response to the themes of slavery, trauma, and motherhood. The character of Seth or Sethi, who grapples with the haunting memories of her past, can evoke empathy, anger, or sadness in different matter. So based on their emotional connection to the subject matter. Additionally, consider the novel of Pride and Prejudice. It is by Jane Austen. Readers may have different emotional responses to the character of Mr. Darcy. Some may find him aloof and unlikable at first, while others may see him as a complex and misunderstood character who undergoes growth and redemption. So the third one is cultural influence. So let's consider the play Death of Salesman by Arthur Miller. Readers have diverse cultural backgrounds may interpret Willie Loman's struggle with the American dream differently. So there's a culture, norms, values, and historical context can shape how readers perceive the characters and themes in the play. It is also highlighting the impact of cultural influence on reader response. Next one is perspectives in the novel. In the novel of White Sargasso Sea, the Jean Rice or Reese, readers may analyze the character of Bertha Mason by Jane Eyre. gender perspective can lead to varied interpretation of Bertha's portrayal or a marginalized and voiceless figure of Charlotte Bronte's classic novel. It is demonstrating how readers' response stylistics can challenge traditional literary presentations. In conclusion, reader response stylistics offer a valuable framework of understanding how readers actively engage with and interpret text. So, by acknowledging the diverse perspectives and emotions, there's also a cultural influences that readers bring their reading experiences. We also gain insight in the complex and dynamic nature of literary interpretation. So this approach encourages us to appreciate the subjective response of readers and recognize the richness of meaning that emerge from their interactions with text.